Hello, I'm ToNature. Gears with good options in Undecember contribute significantly to the character's DPS and defense mechanism. In this video, I would like to share some important tips for making good gears. 31 tiers are currently the best tier for Korean server and 29 tiers for global server. To get these items, you can get them through farming or buy them at the auction house. However, it is necessary to pay attention to the base item purchased at the auction house because they cannot be traded anymore. It is hard to get 29 tiers. It is better to use the tier item right below. Use 28 tiers, or if 28 tiers items are not available, you can use the 27 tier. Item level is very important, since the level that 10 tier option can be attached is from 90 in global server. You can loot them through farming by setting the monster level high. In Korea server, items from item level 110 can be used to get 11 tier options. Even though items are same type, for example like this one-handed sword, the stat of base item has slightly different characteristics, such as items with high attack damage, speed, and critical rate. If you are critical build, you should use items with highest critical rate. Also, if you press Alt key or click the magnifying glass button, you can see min and max values for each stat, so try to find an item with high stats. Beside the items you use, good base items such as high critical rate weapons and high stat armors can be sold at the auction house, so find them and earn rubies. Quality is to increase the base performance of the item. If the quality increases, attack or spell damage in weapons, armor, dodge rate, and shield increased with percent value respectively, and can have up to 20% from a quality vault essence. In addition, you can get up to 10% more quality with a quality modification essence, so the highest quality value is 30%. Gear must have at least 10% quality to use quality modification essence. After using a quality modification essence, it is no longer possible to use quality vault essence. Anyway, try to get more than 18% of quality and use a quality modification essence. Notice that quality vault essence cannot be used for items that are already imbued already. You can check various authority options according to gear in enchant menu. Authority options include authority unique options and authority prefix and suffix options. You can check the authority options by placing each gear. So first, check the authority options you need and use the authority essences. When enchanting authority suffix prefix options, the authority unique option can be changed later in the legendary item. So before you get an authority suffix or prefix options, get any authority option first and try to get authority suffix and prefix option. If you don't need any authority suffix and prefix options, it is better to get suffix and prefix options without using authority essence. The gear options available for each skill are very different. Therefore, it is good to find the necessary options first and make a gear. The most common method is to use magic rare essences to secure 2 or 3 prefix suffix option first, and then You can use unique prefix-suffix essences to enchant the remaining prefix or suffix options. When you use magic rare essences, you can get a high tier option by chance, and if you get a meaningless option, remove it with a disintegration essence and imbue an option again, and use item if there are only valid options left. Best Pair Essence is often used in enchanting of endgame gears because it gives highest tier option definitely. As I mentioned, notice that the chance to get highest tier option depend on item level. You can only left valid low tier options, and you can try to get high tier options by using Best Pair Essence. If the number of remaining options is small, the probability of getting the high tier for the valid options increases. So sometimes Best Pair Essence is used with only 3 to 4 valid options left, not 6. With 6 valid options, you can use Best Pair Essence, but the chance to get all high tier options depend on your luck. If you get valid options you want from a rare item, use a change essence to increase the value of the valid options. Sometimes someone forget it and upgrade the gear into a legendary item. In this case, be aware that you cannot use rare change essence anymore. When all the suffix and prefix options are made, it is time to challenge the legendary upgrade. If you use legendary upgrade essence, you get 1 or 2 legendary options. You can get only one option with 1 empty space, or 2 options at once. If there are 2 legendary options space, one is legendary prefix option and the other is legendary suffix option. With the legendary option, you cannot change all options. However, since the prefix and suffix options are all fixed, the authority unique option can be changed by using authority essence.